What's up, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? It is 3:20 a.m. on, what's today? Thursday, yeah, 3:20 a.m. I'm getting ready to head up to Cleveland now to get my load. Yep. First, I'm going to run inside and get my drink, and then I'll get back with you folks. All right, folks, we done been in the store, got everything I need to get, but I got about 4 more minutes before I can leave here. All right, I'll get back with y'all then. All right, folks, we getting ready to go. Y'all know, if you watch my previous video, that I had the truck washed on the way up here, right? It did nothing but rain all day yesterday. Luckily, I was sitting here and not out on the road, so the truck is still pretty clean. I'm surprised with me being where I'm parked at, trucks, coming in and out of here all the time. I mean, I'm basically in the driveway, but yeah, where I park at here, it don't block up nothing, so that's why I like to park here. But anyhow, what I'm getting at is the truck's still clean, even with it raining all day yesterday. Yep. And now we gonna get on the road. Yep. We got about 80 miles up here to Cleveland. I started to go up there yesterday. I did really. I started to go up there yesterday. And then I changed my mind at the last minute. I'm like, well, if I get up there and get hungry, then I ain't got no way to get no food. Well, I never did. I never did go back in and get no food last night. Matter of fact, I went to bed and I slept till 2 o'clock this morning. About 2:15 when I got up. It is now 3:35, so yeah, an hour and 15 minutes for me to get up and get my ass rolling. But it's all good. Yep. So, yeah, I'm hoping that all the roads are dry now, being it ain't rained. I mean, it rained all day yesterday, but I ain't seen none this morning. So it should be good. But you can't never tell. Anywho, all right, I'll get back with y'all. We get on the big road. All right, here we go. Hey, look at, I know I've done this before, but both sides of the ramp. It's got, see, I park on ramps, but I wouldn't park on the left side because you're leaning to the left side, and maybe that's just me. I don't know. If my truck's leaning to the left, to the driver's side, I wake up with a migraine. Now I can let it lean to the right all it wants to, but when it's leaning to the left, yeah, I can't manage. But anywho, it is what it is. Yep. And now we are headed north. We got 86 miles till we get there, folks. 86 miles. Alright, folks, yep. I don't know how many of y'all watch this, but Criminal Minds Evolution, it comes out today on Paramount Plus. That's the only place you can watch it, Paramount Plus. It's called Criminal Minds Evolution. Yeah, they're in their 3rd season, I think. Well, no, It shows season 18, I believe, but it's the third of the evolution. So if you ain't ever watched it, you got to go back to season 16, I think, to start evolution, Criminal Minds Evolution. But yeah, it's a pretty good show if you like the cop shows. And I've always liked the Criminal Minds.
You told.
Hey, folks, yeah, we're about 25 miles to the state line. Yeah, well, no, 23 miles to the state line. And from there, it's 27 miles up to our exit, and we are 56 miles from being there. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, I figured I'd record a little something because right now there's no video to come out today, so I figured I'd record me coming up here and try to get a video out this morning. And then, yeah, then I'll go from there with tomorrow's video. But yeah, call 511 for traffic info. Really? Okay. I didn't know 511, 411. Does 411 still exist? I don't know. I ain't used 411 since I was a kid, and we had the damn rotary phones. Yes, that's how old I am. They weren't cell phones back then. They was rotary phones. You had to turn a dial. And then they come out with touch-tone phones. You know, where you push the button down in these cell phones. Which the first mobile phone I seen was in a car. I mean, they had to be mounted in a car or something like that. I think that's the way they first started. It was mounted, had to be mounted to something. Then they progressed into what they are today. My first phone bill for cellular device was over $1,000. Yeah, because I had a phone in a truck. I was running to California, and I didn't know it. You know, I didn't know how much it was going to charge. So I was calling home with my phone, talking to the wife and kids and shit. Yeah, well, yeah, the phone bill ended up being over $1,000. Needless to say, I got rid of that phone. Back then there weren't no unlimited nothing. You paid by the minute, and you paid roaming fees, and you paid air. I mean, there was roaming and everything involved in that. But yeah, nowadays we got it made with these phones. I mean, unless you going abroad, traveling abroad, you don't have to worry about nothing. You're good to go. And even on my phone plan, I can travel abroad and still use my phone. But I don't leave the States, so I ain't crossed no border. I don't have no visa, so I can't cross no border. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Well, it is what it is. But anyhow, yeah, I'm just trying to get something recorded so I can get it out for today, and then get back to our normal videos tomorrow. Yep, so it's going to be a short one today, probably 15-20 minutes, if that, just to get something out. So I'll get back with y'all up here at the state line. Look at the lights on the antennas. Yeah, the antenna lights, they were pretty cool. I couldn't do it on this truck though. Yeah, well, I guess I could, but the antenna ain't worth a shit on this truck. I can't hear nobody unless mean, he pretty much got to be right on top of me, like that truck right here in front of me. I can probably hear him, but you get a half a mile away from me, I can't hear you. This radio in this truck sucks. But anywho, all right, folks, right up here gonna be the state line. Yep. We coming into Chattanooga. It is 4:30 a.m. of course. And yep. Look at that sign. That's pretty cool, that sign they got there. Well, you can't see. It says welcome to Chattanooga. Anyhow, yeah. Welcome to Tennessee, folks. Yep. We're now in Tennessee. Well, we are right here. This is Tennessee. Now we're in Tennessee, folks. Now I gotta slow down. The speed limit is 55. All right. We got 26 miles to our exit. 26 miles. Yeah. See, when I started to come up here yesterday afternoon, it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I would have been stuck in rush hour afternoon traffic. So that's what made me decide not to come up here yesterday afternoon. Yep. Anywho. And that 80 miles that I would have saved myself, it ain't gonna make or break me today. 80 miles ain't gonna make or break. I still ain't gonna deliver today. So, I mean, if it had been 80 miles, if I could have run this 80 miles yesterday and then delivered Dallas today, then that's what I'd have done. But 80 miles that I run this morning still ain't going to allow me to deliver. So, yeah. And again, it was raining too, and I didn't want my truck to get dirty. I was hoping that the roads would be dry this morning like they are. So that worked out too. All right. Anyhow. I'll get back with y'all when we get up here. Alright folks, yeah, I'm going to go on and upload this video here. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be back on the regular videos. But today is only 12, 15 minutes, whatever it is. I don't even know yet. But anyhow, yeah. Thanks for watching TTVE, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.